Feels weird doing this without a guitar. Oh, it's kind of strange. Welcome to the channel. My name's Johnny Lee. This is the Quilter Mach 3. The nice people from Quilter sent me this last week. It's just in a queue of late reviews that I'm doing at the minute. This thing has pretty much saved my life live rig wise, because normally when I go out live, I will go out with the Quilter tone block. And I'll go into a 4x12 cab, and then other times if there's no room for that, I'm plugged into monitors and it's all a little bit of a faff. This lives on top of my rack, if you like, and I've got the Helix rack. I've got a few other bits and pieces that go in there as well. This will run into the Helix 4-cable method, and then sometimes it doesn't. Other times I'll run straight into the return of this and use it as an FR because the speaker in it, which is the Celestion, sounds completely amazing. So it's not a typical kind of let's do all the swooshy cameras and the sexy music. Oh well, but then I might do that. Don't I? Let's put my glasses on. I'm going to tell you what the basis of this amp is, okay, before we cut to some sounds, and I'll cut away and I'll show you the tops of it. But basically there's 6 sounds in there, okay, 6 amps. There is the 57, there is a 61, a 65, a plexi, a sweet, and a top boost. So basically you're getting a Vox, a Fender, and a plexi in there as well. So tell me what else you would need. Not a lot. There's a shit ton of gain. There's also a boost for the gain. It will go direct out to the mixer or to your board, with a speaker emulation as well, which is what you're going to hear in a minute. There is 2 inputs on the top for Dos Guitarros, 1 Celestion speaker, and the creme de la creme ski of what this is all about is it's 200 watts. It is loud as hell, this amp. And for me, normally I'll go out with the Quilter tone block, which is phenomenal, into a 4x12 cab when gigs allow. When they don't allow, I'm kind of plugged into monitors, or I've got a monitor behind me. This now just goes all together. That stays on the top of there. I run the Helix into it. I've got a few other little bits and pieces like graphics and what have you that I'm not in that rack at the minute. It all just lives behind me. It's at the perfect height for me to hear it. it's quality. It's just absolute quality, and I love it. Okay, so there's your back shot. That's what she said. There's the cab sims on the right-hand side. There's a headphone out as well. That's for the Quilter foot switch. It's in 4-cable method, which is why you can see all them cables in there. And this line out is just going direct to my desk over there. And that's what you're going to be hearing. You're just going to hear it in mono. And then under there is our very, very loud, beautiful sounding Celestion speaker. All right, so what you're hearing now is the amp in 4-cable. And this is the plexi. And I've got the Timmy overdrive on the Helix. I've got a little bit of transistor tape. And then I've got the Boctava. So if I then, swap these over, now we're on the 57. Let's put a bit more reverb on it. So this is the 57 with the reverb and a bit of tremolo. This is the 61. A bit of overdrive. This is the 65. This is our plexi, which we all love a plexi. And this is the Suite. And finally, our good old friend, the top boost, with an overdrive on it. cleans up really nice as well. Yeah, I like the Plexi. I like the Plexi the most. The dynamics of it and the way that it responds is pretty spectacular. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut away to all of the models because I don't want to sit and just bore you to death. Because realistically, how I do things on YouTube, and I do tell companies this, look, I just give it to you a little bit raw. Look, I get it out and I have a look at it and I go, yeah, it sounds amazing. And I kind of do that because people get bored on YouTube. If you don't give them what they want in the first couple of minutes, they tend to switch it off. So if you are still here now watching this, fucking well done. Well done for staying on this long-ass journey with me. This is the Quilter Mach 3. It's phenomenal. Again, I will recap. 2 channels, an overdrive, there's a limiter, there is a distortion boost as well, which we will get into again further down the line. I'm going to do a follow-up video on this. I don't want to cram everything into one really long, boring video. I'm going to go out and gig it a little bit. I might try and get some live footage. The only problem with that is that most of the things that I do live are cover versions because it's wedding bands and function stuff. So YouTube will copyright slam me for that straight away. And also it's usually phone camera quality, so you're not going to get a true representation of what this sounds like. So I'm going to gig it this weekend, today being Friday, tomorrow being Saturday, depending on when you're watching this, I will let you know. And it's going to live right there. It fits perfectly on top of my rack. It's in 4 cable method with the Helix. Sometimes I will use it out of 4 cable. I'm just going to set up another patch. And yeah, this is pretty much saving my live rig. It's saving my life because now I don't really have to drag a 4x12 to a gig in a small little tiny arse stage. All right, thanks for watching. I'll leave a link down below. You can go and check one of these out and buy one. And like you say, if you get one, I would get the foot switch with it because it's going to help you out a little bit. And yeah, enjoy. We'll be back soon more with this. All right, bye.